Good afternoon, comrades. I'm all shaken. Because I'm fucking excited Brexit actually happened. Now, this was going to be an update and a little comedic thing, but me being me, decided that I was going to have a look further into this little bellend, as I'd like to call him. You reckon that's about right, bellend, or is that too polite? Too polite, I reckon. But if I go too harsh, then I might just
Dingbat.
Dingbat. No, that's well polite. Anyway, so I'm going to do the updates separate because this was too good a fucking opportunity to miss. On Brexit Day, because me and Dave weren't going, it didn't stop me being concerned about the people that were there, and we knew that Antifa was apparently planning to attack, and there was going to have massive street brawl and the usual happy crappy non-violent shit that Antifa do. Big wankers. But anyway, couldn't find anything on any of the Patriot channels, so me being me decided to type into the search bar Brexit Day Antifa London, and then I went into the filters and put today, which was Brexit Day, and I was expecting a good couple of hundred videos to pop up, but no, just one of this guy here. Don't be laughing already. Now, I wish that I'd put this on record when I first started going through all the videos, because my reactions, I'm surprised half the street didn't hear me. But this guy here, Remain Antifa. Right, this dude is definitely a banana shot with a fruit basket. But hey, right, so we'll start with this. I was going to start with the first one that I found, but I thought we should start with the first video, right, and work up from there, because they're only like a minute long each and shit like that, so not wasting too much time, but is worth the entertainment. Now this is the first one.
This is Comrade Neville from Remain Antifa. Chapter: It is my duty on this channel to raise awareness of the horrible and pressing key issues that we face today in society. Groups such as the JLBTQ+ community, each, many more brought on by the fascists that plague us today. Be on this channel, comrades, and support the wonderful work we do here at Remain Antifa. Continue to resist and stay strong, comrades.
Resistance is futile. Right, so that was the first one, and you will notice there's a bit of a skip in the video because I had to stop to make sure that you could actually hear it properly. There's no point doing the whole video and then finding that you can't hear half the frigging words because I've covered the mic up or something daft like that. So, his next video, this dude has got serious issues.
He's took too many drugs.
He's took, I think he's still on them. But hey, that's my opinion, I'm entitled to it. His next one is called Slam Poetry. Now in this one, he looks like an Ewok.
Don't
Before
insult Ewoks.
Before they take the hoods down, I don't think he'll be as cute as a little Ewok. In fact, I don't think he's... Yeah, well, we'll not even go into that one because I haven't eaten yet and I'd rather it not put me off my food. But this one's called Slam Poetry. Now, I know poetry does... I know poetry doesn't have to rhyme for it to be poetry. But really? Listen to this, guys, and tell me what you think in the comments below.
Comrades, I'm here today to do a bit of slam poetry for everyone to enjoy here on the channel. I've been practicing this really hard at my local slam poet club, so I really do hope you enjoy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick the Nazis out the door. 5, 6, 7, 8. We won't tolerate your hate. 9, 10, 11, 12. Your alt-right lies we will not delve. 13, 14, 15, 16. Donald Trump is really mean. Thank you, comrades. I hope you enjoyed. Stay strong and resist.
So, as you can see why I said the whole thing was quite entertaining. So the next one. Now this is just over 2.5 minutes long. So this is his longest video yet. So his anxiety had obviously not taken over too quick in this one.
Please
And
don't carry on.
no, this is the monarcho-communism's best form of communism. Which I think I've just said fucking wrong, but hey, it doesn't matter. I'm not the one that put this video out in the first place. So,
Today I'm going to discuss as to why monarchical communism is the best form of communism. As we all know,
he must have had
communism
his
is the
depression
best
tablets
system
that
known to
morning because he's a bit
liberate humanity.
higher.
At this period in time, we face an ever-growing threat of hate speech, fascism, and general bigotry from
he's
evil
sitting on
forces like the
somebody's
Russian
up
bots and the alt-right. The other way we're going to stop this is by implementing the communist utopia, which we all, at this point in history, crave. We need it now more than ever if we are to save humanity. Or should I say, personity, if I was to be more inclusive.
If I was his dad, I would have wiped it on
So
the
why is
curtains. Hey.
monarcho-communism the best form of communism?
Do not let him breathe.
Well, if we were to go by
Yeah, he should
a
actually be
system
done,
like,
shouldn't he, just to be safe.
let's say, democratic communism, or maybe anarcho-communism, we would face a lot of problems. Often there's not so much a leader figure, just to ensure that the communism goes smoothly and the utopia is safe and secure. So I feel like with a communist
take
queen,
some drugs?
perhaps, that would be accomplished. Obviously not a king. That wouldn't be progressive for the utopia. Or maybe we could call it, I don't know,
Oh, yeah,
a
he doesn't like...
something more inclusive,
Men.
like a figurehead, perhaps. You know, the person leading the utopia might not identify
A figurehead.
as a man or a woman,
He's a coin collector.
but instead something,
No?
you know, more obscure, like one of the other 312 genders. But that's one of the good things about monarchical communism as well, is how inclusive it is. Another good thing to know about monarchical communism is that obviously, just like the other forms, the capitalist ways will be fully dismantled, the wealth will be seized and distributed equally.
So he can
So
sit
no
on
more
his
will we have
fat
to suffer
ass.
under the
figure out a
cis-heteronormative
carving
white
to create a
patriarchy.
bust or a fallout figure.
All we really need to do now to ensure that this is undergone
So
and
a
we
totem
have
pole.
the monarchical communist utopia we dream of is to vote socialism. That socialism will eventually give
I don't want you
rise
to. I said
He,
He
monarchical
sounds like he's been
communist
drinking
ideals.
anyway. Have you heard how he says socialism?
So thank you, comrades, for listening, and take care. Stay strong and resist.
Wow. Yeah, so this is the type of stuff that he's putting on a regular basis. There are a couple more, and one of them in particular, the next one's funny as fuck, to be fair. But the one after, well, I'll explain about that one in a second, so we'll quickly get through this one. This one's named Super Mario. Super Mario needs banning.
Comrades, today I come to you with a very urgent video about why the Super Mario video game series needs banning immediately. It's a horrible, evil, and vicious game series filled with all sorts of dreaded, hateful, and aggressive undertones. The worst, by far most bigoted aspect of this corrupt and vile series is that it's about a cis-heteronormative, straight white male running around collecting coins, endorsing the patriarchy and capitalist ideals.
Fucking
Something
plumber.
not fit for today's
And
society.
Italian.
The fact that he
He's
goes
still
around
white.
He's
continuously
Italian.
rescuing Princess Peach, a damsel in
Italians have
distress,
got presidents, not
is
monarch.
sickening. If anything, it should be reversed. Princess Peach should be a POC, maybe disabled, and going around rescuing Mario instead.
It's out of the
In
down
fact,
well.
I just honestly, I can't even, it just repulses me. I feel sick just even looking at this
Don't
game
look at
series.
it then, because it
It's
was
absolutely
probably brought out
abhorrent.
well before you was a little
And it's made in
your
Japan as
daddy's
well,
eye.
which was, we all know, is a backwards country filled with all sorts of hateful patriarchal ideas. Just look at the Japanese hate
And
cartoons
who's
they
the
pump out
bigots?
continuously. It's absolutely revolting. Thank you, comrades. I apologise for getting so angry. it's just, I was thinking about it today, and I saw a comrade playing it, and I just started shaking and suffered a sensory overload. Take care, comrades. Stay strong and resist.
That's like you see me in a room with Mario Karts.
Yeah, it's not the same with wheelchairs, is it? Not that I've got anything against wheelchairs before anyone tries twisting that. But Super Mario has been around since early 90s, I believe. One of the very first, well, one of the proper platform games, if you like, on it, because it was normally them blocks with the ball, the square ball. So, well, the next one. Now, as soon as I listened to this, I remember a video going out asking if anyone could identify the Antifa member that had assaulted a middle-aged man and pinched his MAGA. Well, this prize plum decided he's going to advertise it.
Right. Today I come to share some brilliant news from the Antifa front lines. Recently, I
Fucking
was at my
front lines,
local
it sounds like a
Antifa
flea
march,
defence.
and me and a few of my journalist comrades were going around doing our typical really cool chants, getting everyone involved, pushing up that fighting spirit, smashing the fash. So we're doing chants like, hey, hey, ho, ho, Donald Trump got to go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, kick the Nazi out the door.
Kick him up
5,
the
6,
arse.
7, 8, we won't tolerate your hate. And this unfortunately attracted the wrong kind of attention from a group of 6 fascists, many of which wielding hate symbols like the Union Jack, the American flag. A couple of them wearing MAGA hats.
I must
as
have missed
well,
that
very
bit in
scary.
first.
I missed that bit.
Me and my comrades did not feel safe whatsoever. And then they come in and they personally attack us. They call us the real
showing the
fascists,
Union Jack in your
which I
own
find
country.
to be incredibly hateful and bigoted, and undermines the efforts that we go to protect people from people like them. This is when my fight or flight response reacted when they tried. One of them said that they wanted to debate me, but we all know that when they want to debate, they want to bring physical harm. So my fight or flight response kicked in. I managed to seize this from one of the middle-aged white men. I like to think of that as a trophy.
Wanker.
Of sorts.
Sorry.
From the fascists. I managed to retreat, thankfully. I was pursued by the fascists. Did lose a couple of comrades on the way. They ended up getting into a scrap with some of the fascists scum. I was able to retreat, unfortunately, and was able to secure this victory. I'd wear it, but I don't want to look like a Nazi.
Wow, you bigoted-minded piece of shit.
Yeah, smashed. Thank you, comrades. Take care and continue to stay strong and hashtag resist.
Hashtag resist now. That's the first hashtag resist. That's like, you know how he's calling us Nazis? Hashtag resist. Idiots. Right, so whoever's hat that was, sorry about that, guys. Whoever's hat that was, there's your answer. That's the person that's got the hat. Now, we all know that it wouldn't have happened how he said where they was attacked. You can guarantee they was hid round the corner and they jumped on a group of people thinking that they'd outnumber them and be able to give them a beating because that's the fucking style that Antifa use.
And he picked the hat and ran off.
And yeah, that's theft, for starters. And he didn't want to wear it because it made him look like a Nazi. Well, last time I checked, the Nazi uniform looked fuck all like a red hat.
Didn't back his mates up, he just ran off
Yeah,
and left them.
real good mates, aren't they? Run off and leave your mates behind when they're in trouble. Or apparently in trouble. Yeah. Not only are the bullies, which I'll get onto in a minute, because that's just reminded me, the bully hunters question and answers, is it? Right, anyway, this was the one that I found when I typed in the search bar about Brexit Day to see if there was out going on, and this is the one where I come across the only thing that come up on the search bar.
Greetings, comrades. Today is arguably one of the most darkest days in person history. The day of Brexit has arrived, harbinging doom, gloom, and worldwide suffering in its evil, tyrannical footsteps. As you can see, I've made a flag of the channel to try and cheer myself up.
Oh, is that bad?
Nothing's
Fucking leave the
working.
country.
I just feel as though the efforts of Remain Antifa have been for nothing at this rate. But we have to stay strong and we must continue to resist. Boris Johnson and his fascist cronies will not defeat us. If we continue to stand strong, protest,
He just said a minute
and
ago.
smash the fact, we will emerge victorious. But today's a day for mourning in this horrible struggle. We did not defeat the Nazis to become the Nazis. I'm actually quivering right now. I'm so angry.
His anxiety's kicked
So
in again,
frustrated.
fucking hell!
I just can't even. I literally can't even. Fuck you,
This is
Boris
that bad?
Johnson.
I'm telling you, right, fuck you, but that's what's wrong with him. He wants to bum Boris Johnson and he
Fuck off out
can't.
of the country.
Wow. But yeah, this guy is supposed to be part of main Antifa, and
He's a tit.
I had a peanut moment, then I said that without moving my mouth. Anyway, so I thought I'd have a look at his subscriptions and stuff as well, because I just can't leave it at one minute video. I need to be like out there checking shit out, especially when I had such a laugh listening to the bullshit the first time round and the second time round, just to make sure I'd actually heard things, what he was saying correctly, because when you're talking for a fucking laugh like that, it's hard to understand it all the time. Again, they have to hide behind masks, so I suppose we have to get used to trying to understand what they're saying, if you're that interested. But I come across another one that's called Antifa Hotline. Quite amusing. Another dude with a bandana around his face, that's meant to be around your head really, and sunglasses and a baseball cap on. At least his hair's blonde and not purple.
It is trying to colour.
If the shoe fit, what, the purple?
Yeah.
Just leave it at blonde, don't bother putting the purple on top. And one of them I found was streamed a year ago, and it's called The Bully Hunters Official Q&A Live Stream. Basically, it's where they're going after us Nazis. Wow. And apparently we're the bullies, not them. They're the ones that turn up with poles with nails in at rallies and demos or whatever you want to call them. With nails in it. We turn up with a flagpole and we get it taken off us. But rule for one, rule for other. But they are definitely worth checking out for the entertainment. Not to start following them. Don't need to subscribe.
Skip the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, skip. No, it was 10 minutes. Just over fraction over 10 minutes, because it's this shocking music with the Antifa flag in the background, and it says, "This is not a game." But then all they go on about in the question and answer time is games, and nearly everyone that rung in got put on the list. Now I'm hoping I've made that list after this video, because you're all a set of bell ends. Full on, utter bell ends, but I've enjoyed the giggle. Cheers, guys. If anything, I reckon you should do your own comedy sketch show. The first dude, well, my first thoughts when I saw the one about Brexit. The Milky Bar kid with asthma in a burqa. Now, why would you want to restrict your airways if you're fucking asthmatic anyway? But hey, who am I to judge? Got my opinions, but I can't judge. The main reason I wanted to get this video out is because they are sulking. Always do sulk. They go on about, oh, debate is a trap. No, debate is debate, and it's the fact that you call it a trap because you can't debate shit. You go around with your faces covered up. You attack old people. You beat old men up with sticks in them. Well, the ones that I've seen in America, you beat them up with sticks as soon as you can't get your own fucking way. You're a set of spoiled brats that wouldn't know what work was if it smacked you in the face. But at the same time, if every village didn't have one, it'd be no fun. Resistance is futile.